Hello, hello. Welcome on in. So, I've been, well, I was going to play more Tales of Graces, but um, I figure, while Lycan's at work, I can afford to do my own stuff on my own side here. Let's see. Let me just get everything set up real quick here. We'll swap over right here. Hey, yeah, there's no one else there. I was really in the mood to go back through this game. I never beat it, but I got a few days in. It's just a cozy little time. Let's just go ahead and start a new game. This game is best played getting comfortable, grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Over here. Boo. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend. The bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a little bit overboard. But remember, life isn't 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally try to find it. In any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. Now browse the Augmented Eye. So who was that letter from? Nobody. And so here we have our main character, Jill, and her little pet cat, Four. Let's look at the Augmented Eye. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments. Inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime. Rich city citizens look for better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learned in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, they apply what they learned somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, included Quincy. And yeah, it's... I'm not entirely sure if it's her imagining the cat talking, but I choose to believe it. Would you leave? Not without you. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. Ominous. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit. They seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. On question, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere. We'll be there to tell you if it does. wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. Oh, Cyborg and Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome. Oh boy. Popular show Cyborg and Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg and Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Ah, I love Nier Automata. Director Quentin Hayter, okay, explained Cyborg and Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. Oh, I guess that's also supposed to be like Metal Gear Rising. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before, a niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. Fucking Quentin Flynn and David Hayter references, I see. His acting is unusual. His acting is unnatural. I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyways. Ugh. Alright, so let's see. Ginger Bennett Raiden or oof. World's not ready. Good evening. Ah, hello there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? When you let people call you Jules. Wyatt. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful. Also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago, I found out the bar is at risk of closing. Not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. How about that? Ring 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. There are all the beer callums surrounding my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? You really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. You can make a piano, man. I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here. Let's start with the Sugar Rush. For the recipe using the navigation bar, the recipe book will show up in the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Take the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. When done, press the mix button, then press it again to stop mixing. The serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, or if you need to press the reset button, then try again. Regarding for asking Jill would leave her and her saying not without you, if I was in a situation where I had to leave the house in emergency, I'd 100% bring my pets with me. Yeah, and especially as someone who recently moved, like, within the past year, but had to leave my pets behind with my parents, you know. God, it sucks. It's a bad feeling. Also bring the burns of my last 2 pets. Yeah. Definitely worth keeping those. If only for, you know, it's kind of nice to talk to them. Press reset at any time, even while the shaker's moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Yo, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. And this should be no problem. Wants either a Sugar Rush or a Piano Man. Alright. Let's just go ahead and do a Sugar Rush. We need 2 Aldehyde and 1 Powdered Delta. And optionally we can add in Carbotrine to make it alcoholic, but you know what? Screw that. Don't miss my baby girl Molly. Aw. Ah. Of course. So we gotta mix it. But we don't want to, like, get it totally shaken up. There we go. There's our sugar rush. Here, happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds, until it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. So you can check the ice button, age button on the side, select the one you need. In case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks mean you have to toggle the ice tab. Yeah. Should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moon blast and I'll leave you alone. Find what I said. Alright. Moon blast. 6 aldehyde. 1 delta. Planner guide. Arbitrary. All on the rocks and blend it. Put it down in April 2023. Fuck cancer. Oof. Yeah. One of the cats that I had back in Tennessee, my parents ended up having to put him down just last week. It sucks. It sucks being on the opposite end of the country. And mine was a little senior kitty too. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional Karmatrain, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional Karmatrain doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Karmatrain is the alcoholic factor in the drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster. Please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Oh, huh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. Okay. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There's 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. You think Chief knocked her out? That's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. It's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Lol. So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! Is that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. That out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. What was the logic behind that decision? So, yeah, we basically get to make our own little mixtape while we're bartending. Having said that, I don't remember any of these songs or if they're any good. So, here we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, get me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. Beer, he looks like quite the big guy, though. It was a rescue. Words can't describe how much I loved her. She went from being a shy, skittish girl to a goddamn sass monster. Aww, that's adorable. Yeah, mine was, my little burrito was, like he was a neighborhood cat that we kind of took care of. He was a very good little boy. Alright, so he wants not just a beer, but a big beer. So, let's just go ahead and preemptively double all this. All mixed. There you go. Yeah, and this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. Day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. Also, yeah, New Jersey 3. You're the one to blame for for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. So New Jersey. Exactly! Clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. Poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. Homie, same. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. So, people get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can just make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money is good. Guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... Oh, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. Do I remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever? Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Again, this man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though. And, of course, he'll probably plus at us if we don't make it a big one. Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. The place smells like soap and dog piss. I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who is that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. Second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? But do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs. What they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. I think gossip is just something everybody enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or they're dating God knows who? Socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. I'd say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Oh, thank you for the bits, Jason Wolfie. Got that burb energy up in here? Hell yeah. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, brat? Two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquests. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in your career. About changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. You do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Gears. Anyway. Eventually, the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss. To me. You want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss for the name of fearing their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. My god. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one, do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. One beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? Didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chains. There are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make... Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their nose and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. Make someone else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. Start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. There's always that one guy or gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does?" Recently they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up. There's never enough for it. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. What happened with Sven, though? We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents! Shh, you wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gun punch. Fast. Alright. Wants a gun punch. I'll give him a gut punch, alright? Wanted to pick one. All aged mix. Let's get them regular. You can actually do it then. Crack house is a bar. Oh, crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? Payment registry says. Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey Jill. Where'd you put the dish soap? Gills run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. Any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. Can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, Red Comet. Oh my god. Char Aznable. Woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. Had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed riders with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? If there's a word I haven't heard today. Right up. Honestly feel like suplexing in there. 3 Bronson extract. Guide or commentary. All mixed. Here. It's fine. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady. Have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually. that moment the lie can give meaning to you. I'd say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? You look like you've had a lot of experience. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. So, one thing that's kind of interesting about this game is that it is mostly a visual novel, but you don't really get explicit dialogue choices like in a lot of them. Instead, like your only real interaction with the clients is what you mix. So, of course, Jill here is a little worried that he is, kind of drinking a lot really fast. So, theoretically, we could serve him this drink with 9 Karma Train and get him super drunk. Or we could, make him another drink that's potentially less alcoholic. Having said that, we'll just stick to what the game expects of us the first time anyway. Drinking ethyl alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Jesus, all aged. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like, hungry? No, I mean, empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? Might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. Once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. Also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? Can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. Throwing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. Huh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Hydrate. You got it, absolutely. Count on it. Good. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. So, at the break, we get to save. It's now safe to keep playing. Oh boy. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Alright, let's see here. Let's swap out some songs here. Okay, that's how you do it. Admittedly, I'm not sure how many of those actually played the first time, but... Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Good evening. We watch, we protect. Right there. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable, I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, Miss... Master Specialist Sei-P Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, it's too long, just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet isn't cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool isn't great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink. Preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Something small, sweet, and icy. So, could go here. Pick one this way. Let's see. Let's go with the Moonblast. It's not overly alcoholic. Powder Delta, Fire Guide, 2 Karma Trade. All on the rocks and blended. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get many White Knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with the riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from... stuff. Kind of stuff. Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time, when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. The lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights. They're shocking, right? Yeah, but... never mind. Wait, did I mishear and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but... Don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. The classy drink. Be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry. Classy drink, right? Let's see what we can find for you. Something classy. God, I love this game's soundtrack. Like champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. Oh, damn it. Mixed, not blended. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name, and I want to know yours. Oh sure, just call me Jill. Jill, Jill. Jill is short for Jillian. No, it's not right. Jillian. Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. Why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay. Still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? You look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. Ugh. It makes me feel comfy, nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. The White Knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other White Knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a White Knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kinda got myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extreme extent, but you get me. Yeah, I tried to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. Going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of White Knights, right? I guess White Knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type, many different classes, rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes, but a few are assigned when the company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. Besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Yep, I'm gonna stop here today. Thanks for the chat, Joe. Sure, no problem. Bye. Come again. Will do. Wait, you forgot your helmet. She's gone. Whoa! Yo, did the ammonia make you go nuts? There was this time in Zanzibar when that almost happened. In any case, I'll go check that noise. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening, and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean Uncle Angus's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it! Afterlife. I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife works exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to venture worries. Otherwise, you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The whole lot of you! You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as a... Jesus, lady! Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down or to throw at her face. Thank you for the scary gnome, earthly fireman. Alright, something that'll calm her down. Let's just do a sugar rush. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. But calm down? What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no. I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. That's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. The thought of going through all that is just... Ugh. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom while it was so noisy. Any damage? Hole in the street? Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about it? Oh my god! How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No? No problem, then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. First of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we're pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. Finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink. Go through that door and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? Uh-huh. What about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant, and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. How was it? It was good, I guess. It'll help me calm down a bit, I think. You alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. Guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? Boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Are you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. How would you do that? It's an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. You be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Alright. Get 2 aldehyde, 3 Bronson extract, 5 alfalfa, 5 planar guide, power trade. All on the rocks and mix. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What? What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist left off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. This is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, Miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? Oh no! I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. What the? Would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kinda admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's Why are you working there then? To ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. Keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazard some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Although it depends on where you start working, you know? Guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tasky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person, what with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected. She has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using there. Did that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. 1 brandtini, please. Coming right up. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. Oof. 3 powder delta. 1 karma train. Aged and mixed. Here. Yup, this seems like the stuff. Cheers! Hey Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, it just kinda happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You've never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. So, no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. Somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh. I heard that. Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you, and come again. That's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So, she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey, boss. Do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Ooh, let's see. Earnings, total, stakes, commission. Ooh, 30% commission. Hell yeah. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Yup. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will just prevent her from getting too distracted. Now browse Danger U, and we can now visit JC Elton's. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? The ghost took my money. I'm gonna take this moment to refill my water here. Dangerous Opinions. Concert 2. Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeeded in real life? You're just lonely. The last thread. Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. Still don't know. How is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch her signals. You can say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult, and now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's not going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Miki. Stop being such an attention whore. We're here for Miki. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. I just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? This thread is closed. Oh my god. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin. The news on them. Drawing a blank right now. I haven't heard of Alice in a while now that I think of it. They're planning something? What the fuck? Yeah, hey Jade! Yeah, Ezra's at work, and, you know, I figured now's as good a time as any. There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Oh, we're gonna be attacked, and it'll be funny to see those White Knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing in a message, something like, "Happy not birthday." Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. Happy not birthday, cheeky bastard. That page looks silly. It's amusing in its own way. Okay, so let's limit all the let's limit all the constant conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend? Why would you lie on the internet? Oh, wow. Fucking normies, get out! God, same. Good place to hang out until I leave from work. Aww. That's so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes? You're finally going to confess. Oh my god, this is gonna be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You will understand once you were there with her. Miki concerts are some magical shit. Fucking Sky, Local Woman, Local Hero. By Lana Smithy. Also, hey Amars, how are you doing? This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Well Mall. People noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians. The person jumped off without notice. When the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. Plus taking extra security measures now. I'm better now because you reminded me that birds are real, finally. Another Lana Smithy original article. Shrimp is so artificial it doesn't trigger my allergies. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. It's not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. With a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Ugh, can't even finish this article. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to puke. Ugh, I was put out of sale. Oh my god. Midair. Jesus. -2 for shrimp ramen. You know what? I'm not really a shrimp enjoyer, so yeah. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, They're capable of learning at near human speeds, so why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? It makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe. And then binary. Purple numbers. I'm sure that probably translates to something interesting. Jade, I need this slut t-shirt. Let's go to this shop. And just buy a variety of items here. Let's see. It said that Jill was really thinking about the hollow plants. Buy one of those. Move on tea. A tea-based liquor. Tastes like green tea. Tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey. You know, that'd honestly be pretty good. That'll give us another thing that we can serve. Slut 1 and Slut 2. Alrighty. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, Leggy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Should try more tea someday. Yeah, honestly, same. Like, of course, you know me. I'm Southern. I drink freaking sweet tea all the damn time. Evening. Hey, Jill. What? That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. The White Knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the couch. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Joel. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. Sound happy? Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Yeah. Don't run. You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warheads somewhere safe. Oh, what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somewhere relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yup. Alright. Alright. Once again, we'll just empty out our little playlist here. You know, just pick a few that sounds interesting. I remember there were a few that I liked, but I don't remember what the hell they were called. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. Well, he wants a big beer, of course. Same as last time. This is one thing that I do kind of like about this game, is you kind of learn what the people want. Here you go. Yeah, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today, we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. I was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. Thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was turning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilum sex appeal, I tell ya. She was a Lilum, then? Yes, one of those new fancy king-class Chia models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? The person in the blue mask is getting his ass kicked, right? Poor guy. I've never been to Hong Kong. I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. Oh, yeah, we can also, click the TV to change the channel. Hassy Zero, a reference to my favorite Dreamcast buddy cop, Sonic and Robotnik adventure. Blue Stinger. Got cool. Text. Trying to figure out who Alice Rabbit is. Wow. Whoa, $60 for Cup Noodle. I'll leave it on the Hassy. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So, I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riot broke out. Seriously, though, they really think the laws we're trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many, they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. Once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. You're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. The plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was the key factor in the plans. Everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thoughts, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. Well, that happened when I got out of high school. Remember, I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, bruh. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then, because I was really into this Chinese idol band. Padre, you got it. Hell yeah, Valhalla. Hey, Dodger. Yeah, I mean, whenever I was playing Nier, everyone always liked when it was the text adventure portions of the game where I had to fucking read everything. And so I figured, you know, why not a game where 99% of it's reading? It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. You know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because we were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. But to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powder delta, 4 guide, 2 carmetrine, all blended. Well, Mars Dodger's definitely cute, so I think you're screwed there. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Alright. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's this certain protocol here. Do you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs? What? But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. Believe it or not, straight to jail. Exactly! God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when someone else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. Those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the monitor. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. Spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. It's good hearing you again, little bitch. Oh, I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Something bitter to help. Let's see. Grizzly Temple. Mostly for fans of the movie it was used in. One carpentry, all blended. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. How? Like it, I boosted it. It was 1 in 5, now it's 1 in 10. God. And that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia/vigilante groups that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tanned folks with big blunt objects, yeah. They're an interesting group, you know? They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. Have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger-happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys on Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. Hi, I love you too! Mwah. They were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammocks and bags of batteries audience somewhere, though. Well, I'm out. Also, Lycan, do you like the ad that I put on the TV? Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. Oh my god! Yeah, I was clicking through it, I saw Hassie, and I was like, oh, I need to save this for when Lycan comes in. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep. I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's proper... What? Did you run out of air? Just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. Don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris. I need some help unclogging Vice. I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. You know what sounds fun? What's that? Yeah, let's hope you're right. Getting high and going to that Valhalla-themed bar and beer. Oh my god, yes! That was such a fun time. Especially once I actually figured out how to mix the drinks, because I hadn't played this yet. I jump back to work, have a good stream. Yeah, have a good day at work, Dodger. Thanks for popping in. Much love. Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? You know, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit, then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian application. Jesus Christ, I think I've messed up every single word in that sentence. They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. Use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials to any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. almost, to the human eye. Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. We Willem see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Yeah, we've made we've made a piano man so far, but now it's time for the piano woman. Paged and next. One piano woman. Thanks. I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. I believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. Again, they were improvised, so there wasn't really a contract involved or anything. No. If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Be fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to finish that sentence, and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekends. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? No, I wish. What'd you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what do you do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. You know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but... Never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh. Yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. Oh, shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... A bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Oh, it was the other guy. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, one day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast, would you? Splendid. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day today. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. I return. Welcome back, Mars. Tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you like that. Something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single, and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. All DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no. At a factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. And you look like babies outside the factory? Nope, every fresh DFC 72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC 72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. You go through it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underaged, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. See? Good evening, Gil. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit, we'll hear the clink of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay! Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. My girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. One big sunshine, then one gut punch. Now we'll have to make 2. Optional karma train. Eh. Need to make a gut punch. Aged and next. Here and here. This game seems interesting. I don't know if it'd actually be for me, but I always kept an eye on it in case it ever spoke to me. I really like just all the references to stuff, and I love the aesthetic and, you know, the just general vibes of it. It's kind of interesting in the fact that it's basically a visual novel, but you don't really get, like, dialogue choices. Most of your choices are if you, like, serve the person the drink they want, or if you, like... It's, theoretically, I could have made those super alcoholic. But theoretically, it might have caused some issues, you know? Or, you know, maybe someone's wanting to drink a lot, and you make them a non-alcoholic drink. And there are apparently a handful of different endings you can get going through those paths. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. Thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. I usually like mystery VNs. Oh, Let's see, me and Lycan and Ezra have we're what's this song? Neon District. We usually I just leave the box up player. Like we of course liked Danganronpa. We liked you know the Zero Escape series, and you know visual novels are really cool. One I really like that I could never stream on here is Echo. It's a furry visual novel and kind of has some like horror elements to it. Except B3, I just watched it. That's fair. Is it true that the DFC 72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after, well, after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. Didn't like the second one, so I didn't want to buy this third one. Kind of a shame, because I would have liked it a lot more. Yeah, 2's definitely an odd duck in the series. Kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC 72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. Let's see. Besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that these nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Alright, I'm gonna go and take my... Ew! Need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Yeah, they kind of try to trick you here, because there's, if you go to Ilm, there's 3 blasts here. We want the Mars blast. All blended. Mars Wyvern blast, exactly. Here. You're in my numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. You haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. Finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. I'd not mind it if you just said... You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. I still don't know then. Have Have you tried asking her? He told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery, which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. Believable because she's her. Maybe you'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Joel. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. Always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. All right. All right. Boss should clean the chicken bucket she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. All right, so let's see. I'll get rid of that. Shuffle. You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. This character is definitely a protagonist. Yeah, they got the ahoge going on, you know. It's open, great. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta. Kinda. Yeah. Well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice. Nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? See if I can get you. Well, actually, since we purchased the Mulan tea the other day. Here you go. Hey, I like this one. Didn't you say you didn't have tea? Well, it's not freshly made tea or anything like that. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira. Miki. No. Put more spirit into it. Kira. Miki. Almost there. Kira. Miki. Kira. Oh my god. Everyone's getting in on it. That's it. Are you feeling it? Don't you ever forget it. What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilum that is putting on a concert tonight. I'm one Lilum who is putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilum you're looking for. Charisma maxed out. It's so true. What are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last-minute preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. Our producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Should your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. He still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? Planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. For 100,000 is not many, then what exactly is? Hold on, then based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the top. No! I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free? No, I mean soft as in soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get you. Let's see. Something soft. She is soft. Oh, I try. Okay, this sounds pretty soft. Ah, soft. Well, aged and mixed. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical in mixing drinks? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the head when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kinds of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know? Oh, keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess? No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? You for my boss? I wonder if Jill would like it though. Your name, girl. Oh, for Jill then. For Jill, never lose your star. From Kira Miki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. Guessing that someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? Fan club follows me around a lot too. They usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. Guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. Girl, what? She fails to see the problem. I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they'd found it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. Oh, wait. It isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now the stage should be all organized so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. This one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. Everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate. The sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. A lot of these characters definitely feel like tabletop characters the writers played with. Yeah. Like, they all have quirks and vibes to them. Fucking love them. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find that you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. Flavor bitter. Well, you know, given the theme of her concert, I think we should give her a Sunshine Cloud. Optional comma train. We probably shouldn't get her Blitz right before the concert. On the rocks and blended. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Try this. Yeah, this works. So how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks. Hope you weren't offended by this question, but... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kira Miki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every weekend and part-timed in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Oh. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. That power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. Being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'll give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. Think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. Feel like going to that girl's concert? I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. You're... Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. So yeah, that is literally just a fucking Gundam reference. How did you find that out? You like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, he was cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug, buying the song to prevent her from getting too distracted. That idol really show up? Or is she like the ghost? Hey, cyberpunk wrestling sounds kind of hype, honestly. Alright, so let's see here. Go over here. Your Love is a Drug CD. Well, specifically, it's the magazine, but it comes with the download code for the song. Alright, let's see. What are they saying on Dangeroo? Especially the choreographed types. Imagine someone ripping off their opponent's robotic arm or something. Exactly! Oh, it could be so just exciting. Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Lol, yeah, and I remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. December 17th will come the second retribution. Birthday is coming. That font. Oh boy. Spooky font. It's happening. Time for despair. Oh shit, fuck. That face when I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, cybercrime unit. I just want you to know I'm not Alice, but in fact, your mom. Why are you gals so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. Thread is closed. Spooky. Or a nice joke. And the last thread. No shit posting allowed. That one Anon left? I think so. I never left. I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry. We're here for you. Any ideas for the Great Revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. She's your childhood friend? It's just like one of my Japanese animes! Yeah. Okay, this is what you have to do. When Miki ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss? Of course. Just try to imagine how magical that moment would be with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I will think about it. How was your first kiss? I tripped into a guy. It hurt like hell. Damn. This one we should have read first. It's Concert 3. And then last thread, Anon hates fun. I don't want fights. People are so immature. What's wrong with being a guy in Dangeroo? Why do you care if we assume you're a girl anyway? Fuck off. Let's go back to the concert, please. 2070X and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. He started mentioning everything by mentioning he's the guy. Anyway, we should gather somewhere to take the train to the station together. To the stadium together, rather. Not a bad idea. We can make an official Danger U meetup. Like I'd want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Okay, next thread I'm going to moderate the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious how such a meetup would end up. Let's see, check news here. Neo San Francisco rocked by a powerful earthquake. Millions saved. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor has struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams at Neo SF for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be a seismic zone, but we couldn't do with the money he'll use for that anyway. Let's see. One more civilian death and we'll ban protests. After the numerous protests held around the city, which are caused by an ongoing economic and safety crisis, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy has made it clear that if the rioters take another civilian life, he'll personally write a law to ban all kinds of public manifestations. This simply can't go on, Quincy told AE during a call. They only want to destroy public property. They're actively sabotaging our efforts to recover our beautiful city, and I've decided that if they cause another civilian casualty, I'll do everything in my power to ban protests. White Knights will have full authorization to use maximum force. Quincy will be running for a second term next year. Let's ignore that civilian deaths are not by the other rioters. Is Alice Rabbit a group? The answer here is Alice Rabbit. Judging by the complexity of the methods they've used to breach all kinds of protected software, some are starting to think this is in fact a group and not a single individual. Was Alice Rabbit a group after all? Not the first time this would be a thing. More than half a century ago, a group of notorious hackers rose to prominence. They called themselves Anon. They weren't even a threat to real protected data. December 17th. We have a new app, the Kira Miki blog. We'll start at the bottom. What I do to relax. It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax. Sitting on rooftops. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see a beautiful vista. It makes me think about life. Tea, cocktails. Oh, this is something I couldn't live without. I'm Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime. You name any tasty and natural combination, and I'll be all over it. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show, though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. So that's what she meant by a tea-like drink. Hi, everyone. Are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year. Even then, I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. It's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all of your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just a little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. My bodyguards, does she mean the fan club or... GC? Ooh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Even after all these struggles, you still came to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Miki. Huh, so she'll actually come again? That's nice. Ah. So it's been about 2 hours. And unfortunately, my throat is starting to hurt, so I think this might be a good place to call it for now. But it's been a wonderful time hanging with you all. And let's see here. Who will I rate out to? I think I know who. Oh yeah, easy clap, 100%. Alright, let's go right thither. Bless her. Nice to catch you streaming, Rare Bird? Hell yeah. Theoretically, I might try to stream more Tales of Graces again, and then, you know, I'll come back to this. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll talk to you later.